going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky! I didn't say.
Eat your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? Excuse me. What's going on? This is Colin. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Apparently, I need some water. All right. I've got a weird one for you. This is a new judge to my channel. I don't know how long she's been on the bench. I was just introduced to her channel. I think it was last week, and I've been going through her videos. I don't remember who sent me this judge, though. I was trying to find it, and I couldn't find it. So thank you to whoever sent me this judge, and I'm really sorry that I can't find it. I want to say it was either Lane or maybe KB. I don't know. Anyways, this is weird. There are probably some issues going on with this defendant. I'm not going to unpack those. You guys can do that yourself. I am not qualified to do that, so I am not going to, but it gets weird. All right, before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Do your jump kick backflips. Let's go.
Mr. Foncham, your camera will unmute itself in just about 45 seconds, and then we'll get started. So just hang in there, sir. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Already starting off good. Your camera's going to unmute itself. Okay. Yeah, no, it's already unmuted.
We're on the record in case number 240494, People of the State of Michigan versus Divine Dinga Boncham. Would counsel state her appearance and her clients for the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Melissa Vachon on behalf of Mr. Foncham while he appears separately via jail tablet.
Okay. And just for the record, this is being held electronically. Hello, officer.
Are we completed?
No, we haven't. We're just starting.
No, okay.
Officer, could you get that up closer to his face so I can see it? I'm just looking at a lock.
And the officer pieced out. Just pushed it back and he dipped.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you could point the camera at his face. I'm just looking at a steel door.
I think that's Mr. Foncham that's talking. I can try and contact the post if you want me to, ma'am.
Well, there was just an officer in there a second ago, but Ms. Vachon, do you have any objection to us going forward when we can't see the defendant's face?
No objection. Mr. Foncham, you can hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Mr. Foncham, you're here to be arraigned on a felony charge. The allegations against you are that on or about March 25th, 2024, at the Kellogg Hotel and Conference Center at 219 South Harrison Road in the city of East Lansing, Ham County, Michigan. The allegation is that you committed a felony crime of false report or threat of terrorism. It's alleged that you did then and there threaten to commit an act of terrorism and did communicate that threat to another person contrary to statute 750.543 M as in Mary. That's a felony crime punishable by up to 20 years in prison and or $20,000 and reimbursement to the government for expenses incurred from the violation. Further, the court shall order law enforcement to collect your DNA identification profiling sample before sentencing or disposition if not taken at arrest. You have the right to a lawyer. If you can't afford one, you have the right to have one appointed for you at public expense. Ms. Vachon is here as a public defender. Are you intending to go forward with the public defender's office, sir?
Your Honor, you said why?
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
You said, I didn't understand what you said.
Say it more slowly. You're not a what?
Your Honor, I'm to be contracted with the military. I'm to be contracted with the army. The army can the army.
Mr. Boncham,
No branch.
yes, Your Honor, he is applying for office.
Okay, all right. Mr. Arfanchin, you also have the right to remain silent, the right to a jury trial, the right to cross-examine any prosecution witnesses against you, the right to call your own witnesses, the right to remain silent, which cannot be used against you, or the right to testify on your own behalf, and the right to be presumed innocent unless you're proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Because you're charged with a felony, you also have two additional rights. You have the right to a further proceeding called a.
Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I'm with the United States Army. I'm to be contracted with the United States Army. I don't even know anything. The sheriff here is requesting.
Mr. Boncham, we just need to finish the arraignment to get the next court date, okay?
I'm with the United States Army. The sheriff is requesting me homosexuality. He's sending his inmates, cameras they right here. Cameras they here and cameras some evidence can prove the sheriff is requesting me homosexuality.
You have the right to a probable cause conference with.
I told you, it gets weird. I'm happy at how he's talking about it, though. You know, he's not going into details. He said they're requesting. I don't need to repeat what he's saying, but he's polite about it at least.
Within 7 days of today's date, where your attorney meets with the prosecuting attorney, and you have the right to a preliminary examination within 21 days of today's date. And at that examination, it is the government's burden, not yours, to show that probable cause exists to support these charges against you. You also have the right to be considered for a pretrial release. Caitlin, do we have the dates? Oh, we do. Yep. So your probable cause conference will be scheduled for 8/23 at 8:30 a.m. And your preliminary examination hearing will be scheduled for August 29th at 9 a.m. You also have the right to be considered for pretrial release. Ms. Vishan, were you aware that the prosecuting attorney has made a bond recommendation to the court?
I was not aware, Your Honor.
Okay. Let me tell you what their recommendation is, and then you can be heard on pretrial release. They have noted for the court that under the category protection of the public, that the crime charge involves violence toward another person. The defendant has a history of violent behavior directed toward the victim. It has a history of threatening and or harassing behavior toward victim or witnesses. Other factors with a risk of lethality in domestic assault situations is that the victim has allegedly threatened to kill a victim or family or been convicted thereof, stalking behavior, escalation of violence or risk-taking over time, acute depression or unpredictable or violent mood swings. The people of the state of Michigan are respectfully requesting a $50,000 cash or surety bond and a GPS tether to ensure the safety of the public. I note the defendant is on bond in the 30th Circuit Court for the same conduct, which relates to this case as well. It occurred within 24 hours of the date of this offense. So they're asking for money bail, that he be ordered not to be present at the Kellogg Center, that he be ordered not to have any direct or indirect contact with the Kellogg Center, that he or any of its employees, that he be ordered not to physically assault, use alcohol, illicit, or any controlled substances, that he participate in substance abuse testing or monitoring program, that he participate in a specified treatment program, and that he not possess any firearms or other dangerous weapons. So would you like to be heard on his pretrial release?
Yes, Your Honor. I have very limited information about what he is out on bond for, but to my knowledge, it is related the same event right after, 2 calls right after each other, they are alleging. However, I do know that he has been in jail since his arraignment in March in that file. He is a U.S. citizen and he's lived in the United States for, I believe, 18 years. He perhaps may be enlisted in the military as well. I would also note that, to my knowledge, he has no prior criminal history, no prior convictions. To my knowledge, I would request that the court set a low cash bond or consider a personal bond.
Excuse me. The sheriff is requesting me homosexuality.
All right, before the defendant goes back into this spiel, he's been in jail since March. And this happened. This is kind of the same event. 2 calls back to back. Wonder why they charged him with the first one right away, and this one's being charged now. That's kind of interesting. I don't know. I don't know though. But he's been in jail since March, and apparently other inmates are requesting things of him. I mean, I guess that happens in jail. I don't know. And this guy seems a little out there, so I don't know if he's telling the truth or not, but he's not happy about it.
If the sheriff bringing this case, the sheriff is requesting me homosexuality, and I told my attorney, it's the same case. They're bringing this case because the sheriff is requesting me homosexuality, and I'm refusing. The sheriff is requesting me homosexuality, I'm refusing. That is the reason is the sheriff I'm in jail. They're bringing the same case, and it's the same case that I'm in jail for. The sheriff is requesting me homosexuality. I swear to God. The sheriff is requesting me homosexuality. This is the same case, and I've been locked up in jail, and this same case has been brought up before the judge. The sheriff is requesting me homosexuality. I didn't do anything. This is the same case. We're going to second court. I am actually Melanie Wanji. We're going to court on September 23rd for the same case. The sheriff is requesting me homosexuality, Your Honor. The sheriff is requesting me homosexuality. I didn't do anything. This case, I'm in jail. I've been locked up with the same case.
He's saying the sheriff is requesting that. Now, that's an allegation that probably should be looked into. Again, whether or not you believe him or not, I don't know. He seems like he's just angry. But if the sheriff's requesting that, that's a problem.
Mr. Boncham, because you were going on and the court could not stop you from going on, you have the right to remain silent. And it's my turn to speak and set your bond. I have muted you. So if you are still speaking, sir, I cannot hear you. The court is troubled by the allegations made in the bond recommendation by the assistant prosecuting attorney, and that is that this crime involves violence toward another person, that you have a history of violent behavior directed toward the victim, and a history of threatening or harassing behavior. You've made threats to kill the victim or a family member. You've engaged in stalking behavior, and that you have escalated your risk-taking over time. So I agree, especially with your behavior here at the arraignment, that there is cause for concern. And so I am going to follow the recommendations of the assistant prosecuting attorney and impose a $50,000 cash or surety bond. Should you pay that, sir, you are ordered not to be released unless and until a GPS tether is affixed to your ankle to make sure that we know your whereabouts. It is further ordered that you not be present at the residence of any employee of the Kellogg Center, that you not be within 500 feet of the Kellogg Center, that you not have any contact, direct or indirect, that means through social media, as well as text messaging, phone calls, or certainly personal appearance with anyone at the Kellogg Center or on the premises of the Kellogg Center. You're ordered not to commit any physical assaults while you're on bond. You're ordered not to use any alcohol, nor use any controlled substances illicitly. You're ordered to participate in a substance abuse testing or monitoring program. You're ordered to participate in a specific treatment program for any substance abuse issues that you might have, if those are found to be present. You're ordered to not possess any firearms or any other dangerous weapons. Do you have any other questions, Ms. Bichon?
No, Your Honor.
All right, this one's over. And I just wanted to play a clip from this judge. I generally don't play these kind of clips that potentially have an underlying image issue, and that's kind of the focus of the video. I don't love doing that, but I wanted to play something from this judge, and after going through a bunch of videos, this was the most interesting one I found. So, hopefully we'll get to see this judge more in the future. I like her, so hopefully. All right. You guys have a great rest of your day. If you haven't hit that like button already, please hit that like button. And until next time, bye.
Thank you very much.